Alright, back with Hajime no Ippo video. I'm back with a Hajime no Ippo video. Thank God. We back with sports manga. This is what I like to talk about. This is me and my bag. So, Ricardo. I ain't gonna lie to Ricardo. Ricardo video been in my, that was like one of the first vids I was supposed to do. I ain't gonna lie, I was just lazy about creating the thumbnail. This shit should have been out. But, here with it. So, what I really liked about Ricardo's like whole character, because some, not even just Ricardo, something about Hajime no Ippo in entirety is good at making everybody feel like the main character. It's the story can take out Ippo for 50 chapters and it will still be one of the best mangas to ever be written. That's how good it is at just giving everybody else their own existence. That's something that a lot of manga can't do. Dragon Ball I ain't even gonna speak on that. But uh something about Ricardo that was always compelling is you see it in his fight against Wally, where the world doesn't like watching him fight. They just watch his fights to see if somebody finally can beat this nigga. It's not about him. It's about, can the challenger finally get rid of this nigga? Can we please get someone new? We're so over this shit. Cause he keeps on winning. This nigga keep on winning. He's so good at being an athlete. No, he's so good at his sport that he's bad at being an athlete. That's how I think. Because at the end of the day, sports is entertainment. Sports is an entertainment business. You are there to put on a show for niggas. You are there. Of course, you're there to win. Everybody wants to win, but at the same time, nobody wants to be bored. So, if you just, that's why this is why I hate Shea. I hate Shea on the Thunders. I hate that slow-paced basketball, bro. I hate it so much. I hate slow-paced fundamental basketball. Get on that fucking rim. But, yeah, he's so good at playing his sport that he's bad at being an athlete. And it's just so compelling to see, like, the dilemma that you go through when you are at the top. Like, when Takamura called, like, the peak, when Ippo said it seems lonely, and Takamura was like, don't call it lonely, call it exceptional. Because that's more of what it is. When you get to the top, it does get lonely because it's like nobody else's. You just feel like you're just bound to win. Like it's second nature at that point. Eventually you're gonna win a challenge. Which is why his fight against Wally, he felt so free, because Wally is that nigga. Wally got nerfed. He got snuffed. He was really, if he kept going for one more year, merch, he'll be the best fighter in that motherfucker. He would be the best fighter ever, because he was so talented and so unorthodox that Ricardo couldn't fight him like every other boxer, because Wally doesn't fight like a boxer. He just moves weird. He moves weird as hell. He moves like Pickle and Baki. So it's like now Ricardo can get out of like the boxing nature and he could get in his bag as just a fighter. That's something that like Kamigawa pointed out, where he said when Ippo was mad that one time and he brawled someone instead of boxing them, he was like, I taught you how to box, I didn't teach you how to brawl. There's a difference. Ricardo is a brawler. At the end of the day, he is a street fighter. He is a street fighter. You see that when he went against, what's the name? The dude that had gave Ippo his first loss. Dante. When he went against Dante, it was like, okay, Dante, you definitely are good as a boxer. So as a respect thing, I'm going to show you how to fight outside of this boxing shit. And he snuffed and he beat his ass. he beat Lil Bro down. I ain't gonna lie. But that just goes to show, like, there's levels to it. There's levels to it. And once you get to a certain point, it's like, it becomes unentertaining. Like, when you first start out as an athlete, I think that's probably the most fun you will ever have. Not when you first start out, but when you first realize that you're getting good at it. And people start realizing you're getting good at it. That's the best part of being an athlete ever. But it's when you get to, like, when you get really good. Like LeBron. We gonna take it another NBA. LeBron. They hated Braun on the Celtics because he was just that good, and everybody knew he was good at it. They hate Steph Curry because he's just that good. They loved him in the Garden when he first started making them shots, but eventually got to the point where it was like, okay, this nigga's cheating. You're not even supposed to be able to do that all the time. And then you got KD with the... I'm a LeBron fan. But at the same, you get my point. Like, eventually, people get tired of seeing you win because it becomes something that's expected at a certain point in time. And when it's expected, it's not entertaining. You feel me? That's something that I hate about sports world. Like, sports media, oh my God, I hate the sports media. How they drug Westbrook name through the dirt when he was on the Lakers, calling that man Westbrook. In the words of Draymond Green, that man's name is Westbrook. That is a family name. That's a household name. How they did Kyrie Irving, don't get me started. Like, it's, oh my God, this video ain't about that. It's about Ricardo. But I just like, you feel me? I like how realistic it is with the portrayal of, okay, just because you're the best at something, it doesn't make it all like cheery and good. It shows the whole mental aspect of becoming so good while having to deal with all the hate that comes with you being that good at what you do. You feel me? That's something that Takamura is a special case. Something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with him. Takamura should be feeling that. Miyata has the best. I'm gonna save that. That's just it for this one. Fuck, y'all boys just saving him out. I'm 3 for 3. I'm back to back.